All right, let's get this thing started. Hello, everybody. Hi, welcome back to the channel. How is everybody? Hello, welcome. All right, cool. I think I have everything. Hello, Skaz. How are you, mate? Appreciate you dropping in. How are things north of the border? And also, how's my camera? You can see it's maybe a little bit better than I have usually. Hello, L Bob. Sharface. Welcome on in. It's a little bit chilly outside. Come into the warm. We have coffee. We have snacks. We have everything that we might need. I'm gonna really rely on you guys as well because this stream has the propensity to be the most scuffed stream I have ever done since maybe starting this channel. Yeah, it'd be really helpful if you guys could just let me know if anything goes wrong. If my sound is all a little bit different, because things look a little bit different than usual, as you can probably tell as well. Like I'm juggling paint and stuff. This here is it's a bit busy. This is my webcam right here, so obviously paint and stream and everything. Also low quality and everything. This is my DSLR. Don't I look fantastic? I look amazing. Thank you. Yeah, and obviously microphone here as well. So if I'm like looking down as I'm talking, it might sound bad. I'm hoping it doesn't. This is also going to be quite bright as well because I've got my little ring light here too. Actually, that doesn't really have that much of an effect. That's fine. That's fine in that case. Okay, if things don't look good as well, can you please just let me know? I really appreciate it. If I know about it, I can fix it. If I don't know about it, I can't fix it. That's just the way it is. But yeah, we're going to be doing some painting. It's going to be very cool, very swish, very swag. We are going to be painting some of my Chaos Marines. Yeah, you'll just have to bear with me as I'm doing things. But anyway, guys, welcome in. I hope you've had a fantastic day. Gummerus, hello mate, how you doing? Skaz, looks good so far. Scotland is alright. Okay, good man, good. Yeah, does a travel day today? Or, I don't know, I'll be honest with you, I haven't checked the timetable or anything like that. I've literally cut myself off from work. I'm having a very nice time. Also, I'm sorry if I'm drinking really close to the microphone as well and you can hear all the slurps and stuff. Some people really enjoy that for ASMR, but I'm not one of them, if I'm completely honest. Okay, alright, so we've got a nice lo-fi stream setup going on. You did 2 jobs on the way, you don't blame me and Jazz. Oh, mate. Do you know what, honestly, I wouldn't miss it for the world. This, just, you know, having time off and stuff, it's just wonderful, it really is, it's so nice. Do you know what, like, as well, I managed to get all of this thing set up within the space of like 2 days. You know, I've got this really cool, really nice kind of like mount on a monopod as well. Monopod came. Luckily, I was able to just prime it as well, which was fantastic. My little mount came as well. I was able to prime that. That was fine. God, what else did I? Oh, it was something else. Can't remember what it was. Monopod thing. Oh yeah, that's it. A battery as well. I've got a dummy battery that just plugs straight into the power. Gamma, you'll be painting alongside me. Fantastic. I'm sure your paint job will blow mine out of the water. But I'd be really, really interested to see how you're doing. What you're getting up to as well. I'm guessing it's more Tau. Is it, you got some flesh tones or something like that? Or is it more kind of like body armor, battle suits, that sort of thing? I'd love to see it. Cool. And in the meantime as well, if I do get any kind of like drops or anything like that, another suit, fantastic mate, fantastic. I love seeing your battle suits. They look really good, really clean, really nice. But yeah, if I get any network dropouts or anything like that, I am just like ninja following, ninja watching even, a couple other people. You know, got everything kind of like all muted and stuff like that. But you know, you got to support the fam. Got to support everybody. Okay, all right. So just give me a second. I'm just getting everything sorted, and then we will begin. I've only had a very brief amount of time to like properly test this out with like everything out. So I don't know whether or not it's going to look good, but I hope it does. I hope it does. I think it does. That could be cool. I also didn't tweet out as well. I don't think I'm going to bother tweeting out. You know, people can watch if they want to come watch, but this is relaxing. I don't know, guys. Should I tweet? Should I not tweet? To tweet or not tweet? That is the question. And I think I will. We're going to have a relaxed time. Just the fam. Just the fam. Okay, get the stream on. Always tweet? Alright, cameras. For you, mate. I'll tweet it. I'll tweet it out. Let's go. To be fair, I should have done this earlier, but I got like picked up on doing some other stuff instead. Social media exposure is always necessary. Damn, you guys are right. You know, you should be my social media managers. You're fantastic. Look at you guys go. Smashing it, bro. Smashing it. Some Chaos Marines. Wait, some vintage Chaos Marines. That'll drag in the nerds, no problem. So twitch.tv/purebenbznz. I was actually chatting to a friend of mine who's interested in also starting their own Twitch channel as well. And I don't know whether or not I actually had any good information for him. He was basically like, you know, how long is it going to take to make some money? And I was just like, how long's a piece of string, man? Not good. Not good. Like, you know, you'll get there eventually, maybe. Can't guarantee anything. Yeah, I know, right? You can't even guarantee that you're going to get, like, you know, proper coverage or anything like that. It is the wrong question. It is. Like, I've spent... The money that I've made from this channel and my streams is, like, just under 90 quid, which I'm insanely lucky to get. And it is, you know, basically down to the generosity of everybody that watches this channel. Ad revenue is next to nothing, which is fine. Because, I mean, I've really tried hard to like minimize the impact of ads on here, because I feel like people that do just like watch your channel very briefly, it draws away from like everything that you have the possibility to actually get. You know, it kind of like diminishes the quality of your channel. So instead, like, you know, my one reliable source is just like, you know, having people subscribe and stuff like that, which is always like, you know, hugely appreciated, never required. You know, if anybody chooses to subscribe here or give bits or anything like that, that's wonderful. Really thankful for it. Not required in any way. You do it because you support the channel and everything like that. And as a result, I also like, you know, reinvest everything. So getting my DSLR to work, for example, that was it. Thank you, Charlotte. I appreciate it. Again, like, you know, it's super appreciated. Really love that. Thank you so much. Not required. You know, the amount of work that Charlotte has done as well, just like getting the emotes ready and everything like that, has been like, you know, massive. And honestly, like, you know, sometimes I do give her a hard time unfairly, because I'm just like, you know, it'd be really great if we had like more emotes and something like that, but it's down to her to make them, and that's it. You know, I could potentially make them, but it's, you know, it's extra work for me, which I don't necessarily have. And ultimately it's down to her kindness to actually do it for the channel as well, and her volunteering. Same as you guys, like coming in and kind of like, you know, giving me advice for certain things or anything like that. Super appreciated, never required. Love you guys forever for it. That sort of thing. Right, okay, so I just gotta do my tags. Alright, 140k. We'll have a community. What else should I do? Twitch affiliate. Oh yeah, that's the other thing as well. Like, you only ever start making money once you actually hit affiliate, and even then, like, it doesn't really have much of a bearing. If anything, it's like another barrier. Like, there are benefits, of course, but that's it. Twitch affiliate. think it's like Warcom team. I think. But out of the room for that. So that's it. Alright. That'll do. You know, I don't want to diminish the stream while we're still here. Okay, cool. So, let's begin. Alright, now, fingers crossed. It took me ages just to get my DSLR to work. And then when I did finally get it to work, I booted it up yesterday. Worked perfectly fine. Booted it up this morning. Worked perfectly fine. Booted it up just before this. And it was like, EOS camera utility not found. And I was just like, why? But okay, this is what we've got. Boom. Alright, okay. When it went yellow there for a second, I was like hugely concerned. But it seems to be okay. It doesn't look great. Okay, appreciate that. That's a bit scuffed. Not gonna lie, not great. The focus is gonna be all kind of like out of whack and stuff. But if we're working from this, we should be okay. Okay, right. Can I get a nice day? So that's like cold light. That's warm light. That's a nice daylight color. I think that's fine. Guys, what do you think? Because I feel like it's not washing out the colors or anything. We should be fine. Okay, alright, okay, so yeah, I feel kind of nervous actually. It's never really happens to me. Honestly, I can stream perfectly fine. You know, happy kind of like leading things, everything like that. You know, just basically making an ass of myself. As soon as it comes to showing you guys my painting, I'm suddenly just like, I don't want to. Oh, and also as well, this here is my wet palette. Okay, which is basically just 2 wet sponges and some kitchen roll. Looks alright. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Okay, alright. So let's just get that damp. Scuff stream. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Alright. That will stretch over eventually, I hope. If not. Cool. Are we ready for some nice ASMR? Very chill. Very swag. Everybody having a great time. Okay. Fancy, my guy. Thank you so much. Honestly, I feel like everybody's just being a little bit too kind. Like, I'm working with what I've got. I'm aware that what I've got is potentially more than most other people have. Generally, just, you know, trying to make it work. But I think we're doing okay. I didn't actually add enough water to this. Because we're looking to make it like damp. Not like drenched or anything, because that's just going to make the paint run, I think. But here we go. I'm also, like, the last time I did some painting as well, the amount of times I nearly just, like, dumped my paintbrushes in my coffee. It was just, like, way too much, man. It's too much. Not really damp enough. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay. Alright. That's more like it. There we go. Nice and wet. The moisture is apparent. Looking good, but it's not dripping. Okay. One sheet, there's plenty. This is what it's all about. Paint water, lovely. Okay. God, what am I saying? Alright. Okay, so I'm pretty much, right? I've got this guy. Okay, now this is my Chaos Sorcerer. A lot of you probably know him. He doesn't have a name yet. Probably going to call him something very inconceivably evil, like Barry. Barry the Chaos Sorcerer. Here we go. Okay, right. Oh, come on, focus. Okay, okay. We're gonna be at the mercy of the autofocus gods. Sorry in advance. Okay, and also as well, this picture is flipped. So if I move forward, it's actually no, I mean that looks fine, but like it's the actual webcam itself is physically backwards. So every time I look at it, I'm constantly going like this to try and show you guys, and obviously it's not working. So you know, whatever. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. All right. Okay, alright, so Barry the Sorcerer has a full face of makeup going on right now, which does not look good. Wait, can you please just focus on the bastard thing? Oh yeah, also as well, language is M for mature. Okay, here we go. All right. Jesus Christ. Okay, all right. Well, this is what we can do. Here we go. All right. So his face is kind of green at the moment because that was a scuffed attempt at me doing OSL. Jesus Christ. All right. Here we go. Look, I've got a better idea. Okay. All right. Let's just move my properties over here. And we're gonna move the focus to here. Do I have a piece of white paper to put in behind as I lift him? I do, but I feel like just playing around with the focus instead might be a better idea. Because I can have the properties open on my other screen and then just play about from there. Okay. Yeah, that's fixed it. There we go. Okay, alright. There you go. Now you can kind of see, because there's a lot of light there as well. That kind of fixes it. Alright. Yeah, he got a green face. Okay, yeah, we need to fix that. So what I'm going to be doing is, I think I will probably do his face mostly blue, I guess, but with like the green highlights and stuff, right? And this is going to be like the most minor of highlights ever. So you can kind of see that he's already got kind of like blue bits just around his eyes. Okay, right, so let me just move it right up close. There you go. All right, so you see the little turquoise bits just around his little eye lenses? Those are the highlights. And then the green shit needs to go because that's mostly like the actual eyes themselves, like kind of bleeding out light. Not great. Not good. God, I feel like I'm like the Donald Trump of Warhammer. Awful. Terrible, man. Great, now my coffee's gone cold. Anyway, yeah, we're dealing with this guy first. Once we've done him, this guy is done. All right, I'm calling it there. I just got to glue them together. I can't do anything with the base at the moment because it's 28 mil base. Possibly a 25 mil, I don't know. It needs to go up to a 32 mil base, which is one of these. What you can do is you can get base expanders. I'm just going to do one of those. So I'm not actually going to base them until I've got the bases for them properly. He needs to be glued together. There is bits here as well. You can see I already did the highlighting for this. Looks kind of nice. It's kind of good. You can't really see it. It looks oversaturated. I might have to increase my lights just down there. It's going to bleach out the whole thing. Like I said, scuffed. Anyway, we'll then work on this guy. All right. So this guy is, I don't know, he needs a suitably medical, but also evil name. I'm open to suggestions, guys. Whatever you want to call him, you can call him. I'm quite partial. I mean, like, you know, if this guy's Barry the Sorcerer, this guy is like the Chaos Lord, right? You know, I mean, he's standing on a helmet for Christ's sake. He's got a little axe. He's got some more heads on spikes. You know, this guy ain't you know, he's not to be fucked with, right? Like 3 skulls. One of which, this one here, is an orc skull. And then Dr. Nick, yeah, that's right. He'll take you apart for symmetry. Oh yeah, all right. So you got Dr. Nick, you got Barry the Sorcerer. The Chaos Lord has got to be, you know, some like Lord Asmodeus, the Blood Reaver, or something like that. This is my vintage Chaos Icon Bearer. Slightly out of focus. Here we go. Let's move this to like a nice. Here we go. Yeah. Nice 45. That works. All right. Anyway, yeah. So this guy is a very heavy model, right? Like honestly, if I had a home invader right now, I could brain him with this. Yeah. So the one issue that I've got with the older models, the really old models, is that the proportions are kind of half proportionate, but also not at the same time. So you'll see with these guys, like, I mean, this guy's from the same era, so he's probably not a good example. But like Barry the Sorcerer, right, has got like these really big gauntlets that are really supposed to be like leather. And I haven't bothered doing them like that because, you know, I mean, fuck it, why would I? Why would you? All right, this guy's got the same thing as well, right? So he's got these like, you know, leather-looking gauntlets because that was like the theme back then. These guys don't, all right? That's like full-on, well, they call it ceramite, but yeah, it's basically like body armor, all right? This guy doesn't have the body armor; he's just got like his regular gauntlets on, but they got rivets as well, so you know, whatever. But his shoulder pad, right, is like ridiculously small for a Space Marine. It looks proportionate, but the Space Marines have got like, there you go, right, these are the newer ones as well. And in terms of like hand size, these guys have got way skinnier arms. They're kind of like my wrists, because I've got like girl wrists. Not that there's anything wrong with having girl wrists. But yeah, this guy's arms are like way smaller. So in comparison, this one looks way bigger, right? Whereas this guy, he's got watermelon arms, you know, picks up his watermelons all day, every day. So anyway, yeah, you gotta like, he looks a little bit like kind of Uncanny Valley, like, you know, out of proportion, doesn't really belong or anything like that, but he will belong. And we need a name for this guy as well, so if you've got any suggestions, feel free. He likes to wave around his little banner. Same as, you know, like orcs and stuff, they like to wave their little banners as well. There's one guy called Niblet. He likes to do that. And yeah, we call it there. So anyway, that's that. That's it from me. But yeah, we're gonna do our painting. It all looks a little bit dark actually, so I might increase the brightness just a little bit, just to bring out the colours. Maybe not so much because that now looks like it's white. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll do a thing where, you know, if you wanna give any names or anything like that, feel free. You can do what you like. That's all good. Right, I've just changed the white balance. Okay, auto white balance. Oh no, because that goes like blue, and then it goes like yellow. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're gonna just stick the white balance. That looks fine to me. That looks fine. Maybe a little bit higher. Thank you everybody, by the way, for sticking with this scuff stream, because it is like very, very much appreciated. It really is. Okay. I mean, like, you know, I've got like a bunch of other channels that I'm kind of like keeping an eye on as well. And I don't know, I mean, some of them look kind of like garbage. Nothing against them, of course. But other ones don't, and obviously they're the ones that I've got like the proper professional setups, so, you know, it is what it is. Probably doesn't help as well that I've got like a lamp that's currently changing colour all the time, day in, day out, whatever. But anyway, alright. Number one, we're going to start with Barry the Sorcerer. I've got my Citadel paint handle, TM. We're going to call it from there. Oh, man. Honestly. Also, if you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. I'm Ben. I will be your guy, your host for the day. Hello, welcome. Good morning to you, or afternoon or evening, wherever you're from. It's currently 8:33. We're only just starting painting. Love life. Fucking coffee's gone cold. Language is rated M for mature. All right, let's go from here. So for those of you that are interested, I don't currently have... Hold up, wait a minute. Okay, that's fine. All right, so here's the other thing as well. This might happen quite a lot. My DSLR has like an overheating feature or something like that. So every half hour, it will close off and it will go back on. It will skip for a few seconds. Yeah, the dreaded Windows notification sound, it's fine. It's literally just my my camera doing like a soft reset. So you'll miss my beautiful face for a few seconds, but the you know, the webcam footage from here should be fine. But yes, that is dreaded window. To be honest with you as well, my fucking heart sank, but we're fine. We're okay. Hello Sam, how you doing, bro? Glad to have you here, mate. Hope you're having a nice time. Okay, right. Okay, so I mostly use blues with these guys, as you can see. We've got ourselves a nice bunch of Vallejo paints. Come on, go on. There we go. Game color. This one is electric blue. This is the one that well, between this and magic blue, these are the ones that I mostly use for highlights. And then with these guys, they've actually got like a bit of a mottled kind of like color. So I do a base coat in, which one do I do a base coat in? I think it's night blue. Yeah, I got night blue. And then we've got imperial blue and then macragge blue. You ate a tuna cheese omelette for lunch and your body is broken from the experience. It sounds it, man. That sounds gross, if we're being completely honest. You know, sorry in advance to anybody that likes tuna cheese omelettes or anything, or lunch for that matter. But tuna ain't the one, man. Never is. Why'd you eat tuna anyway, dude? It's gross. But yeah, how you doing, bro? Apart from that absolute mess. Okay, we're just gonna have to live with that. That's fine, as long as we're actually. Wait. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Tuna is gains, and it was all you had. You didn't require you going out to buy something. All right, fair enough. But no, man, absolutely not gains. You could have, I don't know, just Uber Eats something in, man. Tuna. Oh, honestly. Have I taught you nothing? No, obviously not. But yeah, no, I respect the not going out or anything like that. I actually made the mistake of doing leg day today. And driving to and from the gym as well. That is like 15-20 minutes away, and then also doing my grocery shopping right afterwards as well. Honestly killed me. Like, my legs still don't feel the same, but like, I squatted down, big mistake. Charlotte needed to help me go back up. It was awful. Okay, alright, so we're gonna get this macragge blue. Let's get a bit of that. We're gonna need a fair amount of it, but at the moment, it doesn't really matter. It's not really going to dry out because of my DIY wet palette, TM. You know, you can order this from, oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, this might happen a lot. You had him, yeah, you had to lift me in the bread aisle, that's true. Okay, alright. So, unfortunately, my DSLR appears to have cut itself off, which is great. Give us a sec, just gotta fix this. There we go. All right, that might happen a lot, but I'll just need to switch off my my camera and then start again. Anyway, yeah, yeah, you really needed to help me up, which, you know, honestly wasn't too bad. It was fine. All right, so what I might do actually is, because I don't need to use a huge amount of paint for these guys, for this face at least. I'm just gonna pop in a little bit of night blue right there, and no, wait, imperial blue, for you know, Napoleonic stuff, and yeah, then we'll get some night blue just over here because we're going to use a fair amount of that. There you go. So you can already kind of see the differences. So night blue is more like, it's got purple shades. Imperial blue is like really rich and imperial, and then macragge, which is kind of more like a blue mixed with like lavender or something. Okay, right, oof, here we go, first time. Okay, here we go. I swear if I mess up on camera. Macragge, they should be used to paint ultramarine corpses. To be fair, it does give a really rich color, but I don't even think that like ultramarines really use, like anybody painting ultramarines, they do like Macragge blue as like a base coat, but then they always highlight over it anyway. I think, to be honest with you, because my guys are like a renegade chapter, they're probably more likely to be like, I don't know, ultramarines, or at least like from ultramarine gene seed. Can you see very well? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, my boys hate ultramarines. And Reboot hate Gilliman. He's like your dad that went out to buy cigarettes, never came back. But when he did, it was only to bring his girlfriend. But that's why we do like the real darker blues on top. So it kind of like sits on there, so it's a slightly darker shade. To be honest with you, this is probably a bit bigger than I would usually use. Looks good so far. Thank you, Gamrus. Appreciate it, mate. You know, Sam's just being mean. So he's an orc through and through. Although, Sam, you haven't actually mentioned what you're working on at the moment, if anything. Apart from your gut problems, of course. You know, if we can't all paint at the same time, what's the point, right? You're almost done with a cute little Grey Knight Terminator. Very nice, dude. Very nice. Okay, let me just change the focus ever so slightly. Give me a sec. I feel like this lighting is slightly better. It's less harsh. Well, whereas what I just said, lesh. Okay, all right. Okay, so now we're just gonna go for a real light. Forgive me if I say the wrong thing, but like a wash, I guess. Just a little bit of lo-fi Legend of Zelda. Appreciate that. Remember as well, guys, any miniatures that you've got or anything like that that you want to show off, or any creative pursuits, are welcome in the Discord. What we've got to do is go to the creative channel, just dump them in there. Love to see those. Love to also steal the ideas as well. Love that. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of nicely blended, I feel. Can't really see it too well. But yeah, I like that. All right. Okay, so now we do the decent OSL. And I'm concerned as well that I might end up messing up, but if I do, it is what it is. So that is a very light green. This is livery green, actually really bright. There you go, it's kind of like this colour. Happy low accents, that's true, man, that's true. The thing is, once you start looking at like your mistakes as just happy low accents, you can kind of make them work. You know? And we all make little errors here and there. And you know what? That's okay. Because it's all a sign of getting a little better each time. Might be an idea actually is maybe doing like a slight little bit of like dry brushing. I was actually a bit concerned that I might have done it just a little bit too much, but that looks alright. I think it looks great. You're far too kind, Charlotte. Thank you. There we go. Okay, right, and I'm also like kind of trying to match Asmodeus the Reaver. So I think I've kind of done that just a little bit. It's a little bit awkward though, because he's got like a bird skull face. Ah, fuck. Anyway, it's a nice blue. Thank you, man. Yeah. Practice, practice, practice. Used to be a lot worse, but I took it to heart when you said about the tackiness. God, although these are starting to run together a little bit now, but yeah, I'm trying my best to avoid them kind of like sticking a little bit. So I might have actually added just a little bit too much water, but I prefer to have too much than too little, because then obviously you can always like add slightly more. You can never really take it away. Just kind of got to paint over each of them. There we go. Look at you, Barry. Looking fresh. Okay. And then the final little wash. This paintbrush is probably way too large as well, but you know what? That's okay. Because it contains just the right amount of paint, right amount of water to make Barry look like one fearsome looking motherfucker. Look at us go, Barry. Me and you, we're going to take over the world one day. Beautiful. All right, I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna say that I think our Barry over here is looking pretty good, pretty done, pretty donezo. You know, I am still so happy with how I managed to do a sword. Bear in mind as well, it was a complete accident. Barry beat Sindri in a sexy voice competition. Sindri actually learned his sexy voice from Barry. So I'd say, yeah, I mean, you know, like, can the student beat the master? Oh man, potentially, but I put my money on Barry for this one. Barry the Blooded. Chosen of Tzeentch. Yeah, nice. Although that skull's looking like it could do a little bit of work. But you know what? Where I am right now, in terms of like skills and everything, I'm happy. I'm happy. One of the other things that you have about the like the old kind of like models is occasionally you have bits of like metal flash. So you can kind of see it here. Well, you might not be able to see it, but there's just a very slight like point right here, which is not great, and unfortunately it's like it's really too close to like get into. So some of these things you kind of got to like live with. It's supposed to be like a tiny rivet, but it's way too far out. But you know what? I'm calling it there. Barry, you're donezo, mate. Join the battle line. You're looking fresh. You're looking ready to fight. Nice. Okay, step 2. So we have Dr. Nick. One thing that I kind of wanted to do, right, was redo these skulls. But I think I might just be overthinking it, because they look a little bit dirty, like IRL. They don't look too bad on camera. And to be fair as well, I mean, in terms of like tabletop quality, they're fine. Oh yeah, the other thing as well with the metal models is like they do tend to like bend slightly, like this one here. But you know, if it was like a Space Marine, it would kind of be a problem. But I think for Chaos, it's fine. It's fine. It looks like, you know, scuffed. give them a very light dry brush, either a beige or a grey. I do have a bone white colour, which is actually that's probably easier. Yeah, it's one of these, or what's my lightest grey? So I've either got this Stonewall grey, or this one, which is a Ghost grey. Okay, and again, like the lighting doesn't really do that well for him. So I'm thinking maybe this one, just another light dry brush. So yeah, we'll go with that. Actually, good call, Sam. Good call. Dry brush, it'll still look dirty. I mean, you know, these guys are on the battlefield though, aren't they? You know, and best case scenario, it'll look good. Worst case scenario, it'll look the same. You know, although apparently from what I understand now, there's a bit of controversy about whether or not like dry brushing is what people actually think, because what I'm about to do is apparently over brushing or something. Super thin down layer on the raised areas might make it a bit cleaner. Okay. Still too wet. Again, the texture on these skulls is, I think, just a little bit off. Maybe it's certainly not as smooth as plastic. But by Jove, I think we've gone and done it, boys. Possibly, but I'll make the details pop with a bit more colour, yeah. I think I've just inadvertently like rubbed some of it off again. Oh. But yeah, I mean, apart from the DSLR occasionally switching off, I think this is going pretty good, if we're being completely honest. I'm liking this so far. It's nice, it's chill. I've actually got an excuse to trot out my paints. That's always good. And all those nerds say that dry brushing is for amateurs. Look at that. You make it what you will. Beautiful. Much better. You don't mean to backseat me? Bro, don't worry about it, man. You should know by now, we're fine with backseating. You know, because here's the thing, right? If you close yourself off to like honest critique, you're never gonna get better. Ever. There's like nitpicking, and there's like nitpicking with the intent, like, you know, with like the best of intentions. If you've got a nitpick because you know like a superior way to do something, as long as you've got the good intentions to like follow it up with, that's fine, man. You know, don't overthink it or anything. You're fine. You know, and like if someone came in that I like, you know, just off the street and immediately started like laying in, just, oh, you're not doing this right, you're not doing this right. You know, I might have a bit of a problem then, because I'm like, you know, bro, like, you know, you've been here, what, like less than 5 minutes. But, you know, someone that like takes the time to like, you know, actually watch content and stuff, and, you know, who, you know, I would like to say genuinely enjoys what I do here, then, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely not. And to be honest with you as well, like, there are people that would probably say you should watch a tutorial before you do this. You know, ultimately these are my guys, and I can choose to either like disregard or, you know, take the criticism on the chin and, you know that you'll try and do something with the best of intentions. And yeah, I firmly believe you're doing it with the best of intentions, and I'm totally fine with that, so don't you worry about overthinking it, you're fine. I'm sorry, but that loose bristle on the brush is triggering the fuck out of me. What, this one right here? Do I have any brown wash? Might be cool to paint it straight into the recesses. Yeah, I've got let's see, what do I have? To be fair, that actually is looking really good. That's looking fresh, man. Fresh with pH. Yeah, sorry, Sam. I'm dry brushing, bro. Come on. Alright, where are my washes? Usually what I do is I set all of these up to like, you know, be in like, I don't know, serried rows and stuff. Like usually you could just come in and just be like, oh yeah, that looks really good. But yeah, not today, it's just a mess. But yeah, I've got Agrax Earthshade. Or for you guys, it is Zaga Ida Hirsch But yeah, it's a nice colour, man. I like it a lot. Alright, yeah, so I don't want to load up too much, do I? Actually, this might be the first time I've used this too. AKA Liquid Skill, apparently. That's so I've heard. But I only want to use a little bit of this, right? So I don't want to load up my paint. A head Earthshade. Now we're calling it a head now. That's it. It's canon. Water it down a tiny bit. Okay. Okay, straight in the recesses. Let's go. Let's fucking go, boy. Okay, and if you think that my last paintbrush was like pretty bad, this one has a slight like just flick going on with it as well, which is about as terrible as you could probably imagine. Yeah, I've also got some known oil as well. Give it just, well, actually I might have watered it down just a bit too much maybe. Yeah, make it stop. Dude, so yeah, all of these brushes I actually got, I got from Amazon. Did I get them or did Charlotte get them? I think Charlotte got them, actually. I've got a bunch of like really old brushes, but like they're knackered. Proper Nicky Nacky Noonard. At the same time though, like I know a guy at work who has brushes that I think he spent well, to be honest. I think he spent too much money. It's like 89 quid. Do I use washes often? I've got Known Oil. I use that more than anything else. That's okay, you can add more layers. A blob of earth shake can dry weird if it's too concentrated. Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't use that many washes, really. Because truth be told, I don't like taking the washes with me, because before this, I got most of my painting done when I was in hotel rooms, just for work. So where Liam is now, it'd be like one of those jobs, basically. Okay, I think I've just realised as well that I've actually been painting bone onto where the metal is, which is less than ideal, obviously. But yeah, no, I do like washes because, like, you know, they do add, like, definition. And I know this isn't like, you know, your golden demon standard or anything like that, but that's good, I think. You know, the ideal for me is to be able to chuck these guys onto, can't live without washes these days. They do look nice, to be fair. But yeah, no, the deal for these is to, like, chuck them on Reddit and not get downvoted to shit, which I know sometimes just happens anyway. So, like, this guy, for example, right? I got the inspiration to make him because, you know, I get it. Obviously, Chaos Marines, they don't have apothecaries. I know that. Oh, shit. I know that. Okay, but I read the Fabius Bile books, right? Or the first one. And that is so cool. You know, the idea that there are just a bunch of Chaos Marines that are just, like, hanging out, like, you know, doing experiments on people. Wait, that's one more. Yeah, doing experiments on people, I thought was, like, genuinely really interesting. So I was like, you know what? It makes sense that I would have a guy like that, especially because I've got, like, a Renegade chapter as well. It makes sense, right? And for every 5 upvotes that I got, I would get, like, a downvote. No explanation, no nothing like that. You know, just like, I don't like this. And that was it. At one point, I got, like, a maximum of, say, like, 35 upvotes, and now it's sat at 18. So people have seen it, decided that, oh, that's against the law, I don't like that. And then, yeah, just gone from there. Fucking Reddit, man, I swear. Worst people in the world. Fucking basement dwellers. Apologies to anybody that's here from Reddit. You need to find yourself a better hobby. Just say he's an acolyte bar when you could scale. Exactly. You know, my caption was literally, you know, even renegades need medics. That's literally it. You know, you've got like Night Lords, for example, like the Night Lords trilogy. Their main warband leader was an apothecary, and he's still an apothecary. You know, just because you're fighting against the Emperor doesn't mean that you ever stop. You know, and nobody's like that crazy that they just stop being their vocation. Doesn't happen. Okay. You know, and also we're ignoring as well, like, you know, I'm not gonna treat him like he's an apothecary. It doesn't mean that he gets extra rules just because, obviously. But I've always loved the idea of having, like, a Chaos Command Squad. World Eaters might be, but everyone else would still understand the importance of keeping your dudes alive. Exactly. You know, especially because, like, you know, they're people in a hostile environment. You know, in, like, one of the most lethal universes possible. They're going to want to keep their boys alive. Okay? No one's that crazy. Even the World Eaters. You know, ultimately, they just have trouble, like, you know, expressing themselves emotionally. And we've all been there. Anyway, I think we'll take a break at about 9:30. Because I need to go and make another coffee because this one is stone cold. Just, yeah, not good to eat, drink even, not eat. No apothecaries are white, normally going to paint them differently. Yeah, I am. So, yeah, you know, they're only white because of, like, the Codex. Codex Astartes. So my guy is just going to be chapter colours. Or warband colours now. And that'll be it. Really, end of. You know, he's got apothecary bits. He still does his apothecary stuff. Like in the Night Lords trilogy, Talos is... Well, he wears Night Lord colours, but his armour is essentially just like a mishmash of different bits and stuff. So like he finds it really ironic to still wear the Imperial Quilla, even though obviously he doesn't fight for the Emperor anymore. Super Naya looking stained and dirty white could be good. Yeah, maybe. I might do like a really scuffed like white on this arm, you know, with like the Narfikium and stuff. Just like for a sense of irony or something. I think it'd be pretty cool. But he's still got like a chaos symbol on this side as well. So I think that'll be like a really nice kind of like contrast. And I might do the backpack in white as well, but everything else is just going to be, you know, blue. Blue and with like a silver trim and then like the dark grey shoulder pads on this side, basically, because, you know, chapter and then apothecary, and that's it. And maybe I'll have a couple of blood splatters as well, who knows. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, don't you worry, mate, you'll be just fine. Just, oh shit, just kill me now, kill me now. Good stuff. It reminds me of the lore story that they have in the Hellbrutes, where it's a Khorne champion. I forget what his name is, but he realizes that they want to stick him in the Dreadnought, and they're just like anything but that. Like, kill me instead, you treacherous dogs. Kill me now. Orcs and Chaos are the guys you really don't want to hear. The Doctor will see you now. Exactly. Yeah, good luck with that, lads. You're going to regret the day you ever decided to come into the waiting room. Okay, right. So, this guy. Now, this is actually going to be... Because I used him with the body of the new Chaos Marines. So, obviously, these guys here are all vintage models. I do have some of the older ones that I started painting when I was a kid. Let's see if I can find them. So, if you'll remember, there might be a couple of blasts from the past. Oh yeah, these are my project tubs. So every time I do a project, they go into a tub. And they don't basically, you know, it's like, oh God, what's the word that I'm trying to use? Basically, if they go in the tub, then they'll be done, and I won't move on to a new tub until I finish these old tubs because it keeps me a lot more productive, which is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes English is hard. Here we go. Yeah. So I've got some of the old Chaos Marines that I've recently realised I'm going to have to redo anyway. This guy is actually from the old Iron Warriors upgrade set. So he came with the last cannon. Very cool. He's also got a bionic arm as well. I've realised I'm actually going to have to strip this guy and repaint him because youngster me forgot to take off all the mold lines. What a donut. But you can also see like the difference in size as well. So there's going to be some... I mean, it's not going to be difficult. But, yeah, they're like marinelets. So, yeah. But it's all good. It's okay. I do like this style of backpack, actually. It's very cool. Yeah, so I'll strip this guy and then I'll have to redo him anyway, just because, like, you can see there's a mold line going all the way up here. That needs to go. But yeah, little metal helmet, metal arm, metal gun. So he can go back in there, and he won't come out until he's been stripped. And then we'll repaint him, and I don't know, I'll probably paint him on stream as well, because I've got a good idea of what to do. He's got a skull on his last cannon, so I'm going to do the eyes as like, kind of like a glowing green as well, same as everybody else. Yeah, alright, cool, so, let's start with this guy. So, doing a white on a black is going to be difficult, however, as you guys said, if I did like a dirty, gnarly looking, like stained, dirty white, doing it on top of a black or even on top of a blue wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But I'm going to try and avoid doing any blues on here. And I might just paint it in like a block kind of grey colour. Maybe the same grey that I do the shoulder pads in. And then go from there. I don't know, any suggestions would be pretty good. But yeah, I might do just the rest of it in blue. This tabard here, I'll probably do, I don't know, maybe a red. That could be cool. Maybe even a purple, actually, that could be pretty nice. Got this nice purple here. Gunmetal grey. Maybe. Because I've got like actual like metals right here. This is lead belcher. That's what the old bolt gun metal used to be. And then I've also got... bollocks, I just dropped it. There we go. Come on. Cool. Alright. Then I've got chainmail silver, which is slightly lighter. And then silver, which is really light. But yeah, we'll start grey. So we'll do a dark grey. And we can have a think about everything else. So I guess I'll start this one off with grey, because like doing the metal trim, really easy on top of grey. Doing this will be fine, and then I've got to pick out the fine detail. That's going to be a bit rough. And then we'll do these cables in a like maybe just dark, like even fairly dark. Oh, there's bits here that I've actually missed. Just here. No one's going to notice those. Look, if anything, it looks like it's just like the light shining through, but yeah, I missed his hand. Anyway, and then yeah, the rest of them we'll do blues, silvers, grey, browns for the pouches, kind of like a dark green or like a really muted green for the grenades. We've also got, I think these are supposed to be melter bombs, but they look a little bit like gene seed containers. That's cool. And yeah, then we'll do whites with like metals and stuff on here. Yeah, alright, I'm satisfied. Alright. So let's do... his life-preserving arm first. Well, depending on which side you're on. That's way too much brown, grey, but okay, fine. Nice one, Ben. Yeah, that's fucking blocked out. Alright. 2 thin coats. Let's go. Usually my coats look like... sometimes I end up doing like 12 coats. But yeah, let's go. That's actually more like a wash, I think. Yeah, definitely more of a wash. It's all good. It's okay because you can always add on more. You can never take it away. You can only repaint it. Or dump it in alcohol for a bit, or bio strip. Guy go. In fact, actually, I'm pretty sure this guy was kind of like the reason why I got back into doing Warhammer. Like, I'd always really wanted to. I'd really wanted to go back in, but this was the guy that like left me feeling really creative. You know, because it was like, oh, you know, I was going back to doing conversions and stuff. It was fantastic. Really genuinely so cool. I was so happy with him. Well, look at me go. You know, I'm going off the rules, off the law. I'm having a great time. Okay, right, I'm going to be flicking just a little bit over this stuff, but you know what, that's okay, because we can cover these happy little accidents over. It's all good. You know what, actually, I don't think that looks... Yeah, that's not too bad. Cool. Alright. Let's do the rest of this as well. Shit, I think I might have blocked it just a bit. Yep, definitely blobbed it over. Alright, that's fine. Consistency of milk. That's far too watery, isn't it? Okay, right, well, I think we're back in business now. There we go. So yeah, it's going to be slightly more than just the 2 thin coats, but you know what? That's okay. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. And when it dries off, it will look great anyway. Again, paintbrush probably a little bit too big. Are we that bothered? I wouldn't say so. Sam, how's your Terminator coming along, mate? And Galmarus, how's your battlesuit? To be honest with you, it's actually looking a lot better than I expected. Arms, legs, shoulder pad, and left jetpack done. Amazing, dude. Okay. You know what's really funny? I could have just left this unpainted and it would have looked the exact same. Things we do. But that's okay. But yeah, man, I'm glad to hear that your jetpack is doing really well. I imagine you're probably storming ahead. Okay, right. So I'm gonna let that dry off for now. Because I think if I keep on agitating it, all it's gonna do is just like look gross. And then we'll see what we need to kind of like top up. Okay, right, let me just change my focus again. Nice and uniform. Alright. So yeah, now we'll do the backpack. Okay, hopefully this isn't too much. Be a little bit too much. That's looking better, nice and thin. I will say, actually, just in this short stream, I feel like the quality of my painting has actually increased a little bit now that I've got like people to kind of bounce my ideas off and catch me before I actually like make, not errors, but maybe poor judgment calls. If you know what I mean. It's like a perfect consistency, my guy, thank you. Thin coat, thick coat, thick coat. Now we're talking. tell you what as well, before I just got this painting handle, I would get like the worst hand cramp ever. Totally fine now. Actually, you know what? Arm does actually look really good. One more coat we should go, yeah. Base coat, wash, layer is the holy trinity. Sounds it, man. If you shade that with a watered down wash, then either dry brush or layer it back up with the grey look case. Alright. Let's give that a go. Do you have a thing where you lose track of your paintbrushes? Yeah, actually, yeah, I used to have this other paintbrush as well. Did I just not pick it up? Okay. Maybe this is actually my standard paintbrush then. It's a bit smaller. Dun, dun, do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay. How are we vibing for the music, by the way? Do we want something a little bit more upbeat on? Are we quite happy with the lo-fi ASMR vibes? Because I'm easy. Cool. Although I will be taking a break very shortly as well. So, oh man, I don't know about you guys, but I do end up getting really bad cramp when I'm doing my painting. Big neck-ish. This is the vibe. This is the vibe. Nice. Little headlight that I've got here on the back of this guy. What I might do, because I've got a nice little yellow, so I might colour it mostly white and then do like a yellow dry brush over it. I think that's going to be, that might look pretty cool. Maybe. And to be fair as well, if it is over white, that might end up actually looking quite nice. I think it's Avalanche Sunset, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, Avalanche Sunset, which I'm pretty sure used to be like Sunburst Yellow. This music is legit. Love me some Ocarina of Time vibes. That's good. Still not played Ocarina of Time. Probably won't now. Game's not aged very well. When you do spotlights, you do a yellow wash over white. Oh, nice. Do you not feel like dry brushing is, I don't know, do you think it's dirtier? To be fair, I've got like these metal grills as well, so I'm gonna have to go over them. I don't want to do a wash that like takes away too much of the colour, because it is, you know, I've got like the smallest surface area to work with. I just realised as well there's a tiny mould line on here that I haven't gotten rid of, but I'm just gonna ignore it. Already painted over it now. If I paint, like, if I put enough paint on it, then it will disappear. bait. It is. It is. It's also true, Sam. He's not going to fall for it. He's far too seasoned of a gamer. Look at that. Oh man, it looks like it's just come off the sprue. It's just fell off the sprue, mate. It's all just come together. Look at that. You like dry brushing for organic parts? That's true, actually. Tyranids is perfect for. Skeletons as well. I like it for that. Or zombies as well, for like vampire counts back in the day. That was always a good vibe. Or if you wanted some really unhealthy looking like marauders or chaos warriors, that was always a good one. Of course, this is where I end up actually doing the majority of my cultists like that too. Which I don't think is bad. Not bad, cool. I'm far too experienced to fall for that. The real money is in shit talking Breath of the Wild. Well, I mean, you know, Breath of the Wild is just a game that people put together because they've run out of ideas for Zelda, so they just made an additional Dark Souls or something. Or if you use it, you have to use it for the whole model. Dry brushing here could be as solid as it's got a lot of texture. Yeah. You know, and I mean, like the idea for this guy, I think, is he's got like actual body parts attached to him. Because the thing is as well, like apothecaries aren't just medics; they're still like fighters. So I like to think he knows his way around an anatomy that much that he can like really ably take it apart as well. Of course, this is where I end up spending ages on the white, and then like one misstep and that's it, it's blue everywhere. But we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Which incidentally is one of my favourite sayings. We don't cross bridges, we just burn them. You always like to use a wash for light sources, as the way it pulls, it just seems to be a bit more natural. Yeah, that's true actually, yeah. Yeah, because then it will actually go to the recesses, so you get like that nice contrast where like the colour kind of, like the light source, like bounces from the natural color and then it changes color, I guess. I'm not explaining this particularly well, but I know what I'm saying. And I get you. I do get you. It's a good vibe. Layered up. Okay, I know as well, like a lot of people say, you know, don't focus too much on the bits that no one's going to see. So I'm going to try not to, but I think I'm getting a nice base coat done. Even just leaving it as like, you know, just a solid grey at the very least, then no one's going to really pay that much attention to it. Alrighty. Okay, look at you. Okay, right, so the aim of the game now. I might have used maybe a little bit too much known on this one. To be fair though, I mean, I'm going to be going over it in known anyway, so, you know, whatevs. Yeah, actually, a little bit of weathering. That'll match about the same colour. Right. Now I might as well do this one too. Control though. I used to be so bad for just like, I don't know, I would have like the best control ever, and then like I would just fucking jerk and that'd be it. Real solid base, thank you mate, appreciate it. I'm really happy with that actually. I don't know whether anybody else ever had like issues with like random muscle spasms, just like launching your paint into stratosphere. Cheers, guys. Appreciate it, mate. What are you up to when you're in Scotland? Did you have a nice dinner? Are you kept anywhere nice? Or are we looking at, is it like a Premier Inn kind of jobby? I thought you were kept in a nice area. Alright. I'm going to take a quick break, guys. Just because I've got to walk off these cramps and get a coffee. So go and get yourself some drinks and snacks and whatever else. And we will be back with more Painting Dr. Nick. Alright, you take it easy, guys. I'll be back in a mo. Do a Warzone stream. My PC might actually explode. So my graphics card isn't good enough to run Warzone anything other than the lowest settings. So I don't think I'll be able to do that until I actually upgrade my PC. But if you want to do that, I'd be absolutely up for it. And you can join me as well if you want to. But I will be taking a break right now. If you've got any more to say, jump on in. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Elbob, we will do a Warzone stream one day. Alrighty fam, we're back. Hello, hello. Alright, let me just catch up on the chat. Quads? Quad sounds good. Actually, yeah, I'd be well up for that. Because I did won a bunch of games. That was really good. At Rebirth Island, that was really fun. But yeah, I mean, we've got the makings of an entire squad. Why not, you know? We're always squadding up. And I love the fact that it's crossplay as well. Crossplay is like the best invention that we've had in like years. Genuinely one of the best innovations for gaming. The thing is, as well, you know, I play games off stream, so if you ever fancy playing a game or something, just let me know. I don't think it's currently installed because it's like, you know, 250 gig or something like that now, but I'll be up for it. Yeah, and you know, practice makes perfect, just like anything in life. You know, getting back into things, of course you're not going to do that well, but you'll get better each time, and you're already getting better as well, so look at you go. You're 2 week me a GPU. Oh no, please. Do you have any 3080s? and set me up that sweet, sweet discount. And if you can guarantee me that it's not been used to mine crypto, no, I might say yes. Maybe. To be fair as well, I mean, the quality of the streams would actually improve if I had a better graphics card. Along with a processor as well. And a motherboard. And a new case while I'm at it. And some new RAM. Maybe a new power supply. Some nice RGB strips. On Ecom, yes. Okay, right. I can't confirm nor deny because I know that Charlotte's watching right now. How much are the 3080s? Not sure you can guarantee it. Oh, knackers. Knew everything, yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much the vibe at the moment. Really, my PC is 7 years old, 8 years old. It's done really well actually for what it is. I've got a 980, and 980 is like the minimum benchmark now that you really need for most games. But back in its day, it was like the nuts, honestly, newest thing on the block. Those heady days when you could get a top-of-the-range graphics card for £400. I think it was 440, maybe? Or 430? Yeah, have a look. It's amazing, thank you. Just to talking about it's giving you the urge to play it again. But yeah, like quad Liam, absolutely the Bob quad. Yeah. We've got L Bob and Scaz Bob and Pure Ben Bob. And then whoever else wants to make it up, it can be an honorary Bob. Look at that. That's actually the cleanest grey I think I've ever done. Alright, 10 gigabyte 38 is 680. Jesus. Let me have a look. Let me run some figures. See, this is what I really need, like a credit card. To be fair as well, my credit score is like genuinely incredible at the moment, so maybe I could stretch. Okay, all right. There would be a ton of different ones because they don't just do a standard like graphics card anymore. Oh god, the Founders Edition is beautiful though, but I think the one that I would want would be like an RGB one. So you're probably looking at like an MSI or an EVGA. You like that when you got a graphics card? Yeah, Liam, we all know the story. No, to be fair, I remember one of the first conversations I had with Liam was him telling me about the graphics card, and I was just like, bruh, like, tell me where you got this graphics card from. And he was like, oh yeah, man, I got it from here. And I was just like, wish I was so lucky. I should be so lucky. To be fair though, he was like genuinely so lucky though. It's incredible. Okay, right, so we've got Ceramite White, MSI one for 640. It's pricey. It is pricey, but pretty sure it's the first thing you told me when we played Fall Guys 2. Yeah. Okay, right. I think, for the most part, okay, right. When I first opened this, it was half stuck together. Why don't you know about it? What, Liam's graphics card? Liam, Elbob doesn't know about your graphics card. You need to tell her. Yeah. okay, but an MSI one for 640. I mean, that is pricey, but by today's standards, it's relatively cheap. Might be true. What can I say is a good story? You think I should explain? All right, okay. So just before the great GPU drought of, what was it, 2018, 2019? When did I start at our job? It was June 2021. And the GPU drought happened during the pandemic. So it's probably like March 2021 when that really happened. So anyway, Liam, I mean, there's not really much to the story, to be honest with you. Liam got a graphics card for really cheap. That was it, really. So he got his 1060 Ti? No, 2060 Super. 2060 Super, that's it, yeah. So he managed to get a 2060 Super off of a mate or a friend of a friend, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it went. Yeah, so we got a 2060 Super, or 2080 Super, some sort of super graphics card. Really good graphics card. Enough to play all of the latest games really well, and still play enough of the games pretty well. 2080 Super, just before the 3080 came out for £320. 2 weeks later it was worth $750. That was it. Thank you, Lim. Nice summary. So yeah, and you know, that's how the story goes. That's that. And he did really well. And yeah, that's really good. Whereas now they're still like ridiculously inflated. But I think we're potentially looking at the days of like cheap graphics cards now, and cheap PC components have pretty much been and gone, basically. Depending on what happens over in China as well. So you know, obviously at the moment we've got you know, geopolitical issues. We've still got outbreaks of illness and pandemics, the increasing cost of exporting, the increasing cost of just keeping the lights on. I think it's next to impossible for us to actually have any sort of, you know, basically I think we've taken for granted like what we did have. It's going to be next to impossible for us to actually continue having that, which is a shame. Okay, right, so I'm now going over the arm in a slightly lighter grey. It's not going to cover it though, it's a very thin coat, it's practically water really, it's more like a wash. Bloody bargain, it really was. It really was, and he told me that, and it literally rocked my world. I was like, bro, where'd you get it from? So I got it from a mate, and I was just like, you know, help. But yeah, no, he did really well to do that. Really, really well. Consistency of milk. There we go. My man Gelmer's told me that. Yes, he did. Look at that. Beautiful. What a beauty. Who would have thought grey would be so interesting? we go. I know all about the cost of living. I got a bollocking from an old lady for having the heating on. Don't worry, the cold will get us soon. Oh, that's good. I've already heard this story, but it is literally as crazy as it sounds. Let's see. There's not much more to it. She also told me it cost £7 something to make a roast dinner. Like, bro, I'm literally a child. I don't know why you're telling me this. Let me be warm in peace. Yeah, you're right, actually. It isn't like you pay for it. It's just at work. You know, and the thing is as well, you've got to think about the comfort of the staff that are in there all day for a fucking start. You know, like it's factored into the cost. But also, like, the comfort of the customers coming in as well. It's just like when customers expect me to give them a discount on insurance because of the cost of living crisis. If you send her a link to that Russian streamer that's just burning gas 24/7, her rage would be enough to warm your house. You know, like, the thing is that I think a lot of these people don't realise is that we are all experiencing the same thing. When none of us are, like, immune to it. If you're old enough to have a job, have a car, pay bills for anything, buy food, you know, we're all, like, having to deal with it. Pointing at somebody and blaming them for something that they have no control over really isn't the one. Well, cunty is what it is. Yeah, Ellie doesn't care how comfortable the rest of us are. The only one that heater cranked up. It sounds like a you problem. Well, me and Charlotte went into CEX the other day to go see RL Bob, and she was wearing a cardigan and an outdoor coat on top of the cardigan as well. And it's still warm enough outside to go out just wearing like shorts, t-shirt. I mean, I was doing it all day today. But to be fair, so you just wear your stylish coat and start needing your hottie botty soon, definitely. But I remember one time it was like the dead of winter. And I was in CEX's test bay wearing a full, like, oh God, what was it? I think it was like knee-length coat, proper outdoor coat. I was wearing gloves, fingerless gloves, a scarf, the whole works. Bloody lovely. It was awful. Awesome. Guys, I don't feel the heat. You have been wearing your pimp coat, that's right. Keep us always working. To be fair, if you saw Charlotte downstairs, she is actually like properly swaddled right now, making me a birthday card. It is genuinely hilarious to go down there and just see her like wrapped up in it. Kind of nice. But in all fairness to her as well, our front door isn't especially well insulated. It does get really cold in our living room. The kitchen, on the other hand, bloody lovely in there. Died in the coal mines just to fuel your house for 10 minutes. It's a worthy cause. It is a worthy cause, yeah. Can I move the camera a bit? You can't see what I'm painting. Ah, right, sorry, mate. There you go. So I'm just layering up the greys right now, but I've just realised this one might have been... Actually, no. It's probably fine. Oh, sorry, Charlotte. I thought you were Gumpers. Got the names mixed up, mate. They're like pool noodles on the bottom of the noodles. Yeah, drop it, Clueders. Yeah, I've got one. Yeah, although our one's a oh god, what's it called? It's like a cushion. But I've been trying for ages to find one that I know that Charlotte would love. It's basically a draft excluder with a print of it being like a baguette. I thought that'd be hilarious. I had them put in jail video contracts with graphic excluder specialists. Your names look quite alike, because on my thing they're both in red. And they're both like the same amount of characters as well. So I quickly like flick up, I saw yours underneath, and then I was just like, oh yeah mate. The hotel I'm staying in tonight is warm. Has anyone turned the heating on yet in their home? Ours is still off. But Charlotte's downstairs. She's got two candles on. Technically 3. One of them's got 2 wicks. And she's swaddled in blankets. I've just got my PC up here. And a couple of lights. But honestly, that's enough to keep it warm there. Really toasty actually. And I'm just wearing shorts and a t-shirt. I feel fine. But I typically do better in the cold than Charlotte does. Once she gets chilly, that's it. I don't need the end of it for a year. For the rest of the year. That's offensive. Do you know how much that costs? Absolutely. Can't believe you do that, Liam. Think about all the old people that are freezing right now because of you. There we go. So it's all ready. So I bet you can see it better on here. That company makes 1 million in sales a day. They can afford to keep the heating on. Absolutely, they can. Already you can see it's a slightly thinner coat and some of the old grey is actually still coming through. Yeah, that's where the mould line is at the bottom there. But you can't tell that much, I don't think. It's mostly just like where I've scraped it. The arm looks a lot cleaner though, even though I've gone over it with a different grey. Oh, there's an arsonist going around the London store, so that's good. It costs 5 roast dinners just for one night, that's true. You can't just turn the fans off of your PC, yeah? You can do that. Cheap eating, but maybe slightly bad for the environment. Just can't win them. It's burning London down. I call that net positive for the environment. Yeah, true. Okay, actually, I'm quite satisfied with that. All right. Too much water. Ah, bollocks. Okay. That's why I got these little dudes right here. Yeah, that's better. Cool. All right. So, Bob, when you say that you've got an arsonist going around the London stores, is that like a legit kind of he's actually setting fire to the stores, or he's just setting fire to like something outside the stores? Or is this like a legit fear that some of the actual store owners have? That sounds pretty gnarly, to be honest with you. He's burning receipts on the shelves. Not exactly big time. No. Just a bit of a nuisance, really, more than anything. And to be fair as well, if he's doing it anywhere, doing it on the shelves isn't actually unsafe. I'd say, providing that he gets rid of the cases, of course. He's coming in with bunches of paper and setting them on fire near the rear fire exits and the front doors too. Okay. It's quite irresponsible, I'd say. But I'm not sure I would be too worried about it myself. I'd be like, bro, why are you doing that? You know, I mean, like, admittedly, no one likes to have to deal with fire. But if you do spot him, I suppose you just, like, you know, call the police. It's more mildly irritating than arson. They brand him an arsonist and security. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, like, you know, I always felt like those security bulletins were always a bit too, I don't know what's the word that I'm looking for. Alarmist, I think. You know, I mean, like, you'd have, like, one person who would, like, maybe try and steal a phone and they'd be like, attention! Cool Crime Spotters, if like, or, oh god, what is it? No, Crime Stoppers, that's it, yeah. Cool Crime Stoppers if you see this person. If you know this person, you will be arrested too. And the thing is as well, like, whenever they go around the emails, or at least they used to, I don't know whether or not they still do, but everybody at different stores would always want to have their 2 cents to, oh, this person's disgusting, this person's this person's that, and they'd like brand them with like the worst kind of like language they could possibly use in like a work setting. And honestly, every time that I'd see them just kind of like go off, oops, cool Davey C, yeah, Davey C. Propaganda perforated by Big Brother to keep the fellow chats down. Very nice. But yeah, you'd always get like, there would just be a bulletin over, and the thing is, like, you wouldn't have to actually like respond to them or anything, but people would feel obligated to anyway, and it would just be like the cringiest fucking, well, it'd be like the Cardia Facebook page or something like that, you know, like everybody in the community just has to fucking like put in their 2 cents. You know, the nail bandits are at it again. The fire bandit is at it again. The scary creep that tried to steal the 13 Pro Max out of your hand was lurking outside the store the other day. Yeah, you want to go and sort him out, Ellie. That's what you want to do. He was definitely going to do a run with it, though. match. Yeah, I'd be match 2. Yeah, apparently the Nail Bandits are actually at it again as well, but I haven't seen anything. I did actually spot a single screw near one of my car tires, but I like to think that they're just like, you know, if they did leave one down, it's because they were carrying a handful of them and they accidentally dropped one of them. Because if that was going to happen, why wouldn't you just put a load down? You know, I'm happy leaving the kids as they are. Apart from when they like come out onto the road when I'm driving. Just up to your mind. You know, for your safety more than mine, really. I'm not going there that much, everyone. Well, that reminds me, you ordered your new phone today. It's coming a week tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, what phone did you get? Was it a Pixel? Was it a Pixel 7? Oh, 14 Pro Max. Oh, Ellie. Maybe I have been marked by the Nail Bandits and I just don't realise it yet. The thing that they don't understand is that if they do actually end up doing that and I do catch one of them, I'm literally going to put him in hospital. As much as I'm an advocate for, you know, non-violent means of dealing with things, my money's pretty tight and I can't afford to have my car off the road. What's that? You were so stuck between the Pixel 7 Pro and the 14 Pro Max. Yeah. You can't see it right now, but Liam's in his hotel room seething because he didn't get a Z Fold. Forever. Oh, God, Gilmore, he's supposed to be a tech guy. In all fairness though, like, there is such a little difference between modern day phones these days, I feel. Most often the only thing that really differentiates them is either the price point or just the gimmicks. That's it. So you know what, Ellie, if you're happy with the 14 Pro Max, and I wish you well with it. You deserve to be happy with the thing that you get. Lord knows phones are expensive enough as they are. Oh, it's the OS that makes it for you, that's fair. Fold is best, cough cough. I cannot possibly own a Fold, the concept makes me uneasy. Me too, actually, as well. Like, me, Ellie, and I guess, like, Gelmerus as well, if he's seen any. We'd all know full well, like, the problems with Folds and stuff. I remember when the first Folds came out. Bloody nightmare, honestly. The amount of money that store lost just on RMA and Folds, and refunding Folds, was just insane. I've seen far too many of them fail to know that there'll be a good concept or a good investment. It's just my 2 cents. Okay, alright. Look forward to taking some car pics taken on it. They're going to be so crisp, I bet. Alright. So this is the yellow that I've got at the moment. It looks decent. Let me just change the focus just a bit. You can definitely see areas of grey now, like, coming through, along with the arm as well. So this is what we're going for then, because it definitely looks like an off-white, more like it's highlighted with white and it's just like grey underneath, which I suppose is what we're going for. The grey axis shading. Okay. Alright. over just a little bit more. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. You like this, Ellie? Is the painting stream a success then? I think more importantly, guys, I haven't yet dipped my paintbrush in my coffee. You know, we've got to count the wins where you get them. Man, who would have thought it's 10:30? Whew. Not me, not this guy. That's it, that's what's up. Very wholesome vibes, just what you need. Oh, amazing. I'm glad that this is helping. Okay. Right, I'm gonna wait for this guy to dry off just a little bit. Anything that motivates you to finish a force before I bring my orcs to crump you is a win in my book. Alright. Let's see. You're also liking the vibes, very chill. Cheers, Kaz. Look at us, just a bunch of great mates. I don't know. I'm streaming tomorrow and the day after as well. I was planning on doing some city skylines, but would you guys prefer to have like a painting stream again? Just painting stream, painting stream, painting stream. Or maybe painting stream tomorrow, and then city skylines? Because after that I'm going into London, so I'm not actually going to be streaming on Saturday. I did a stream schedule as well and everything, but I just didn't bother sending it out. You're honestly happy either way? Okay. Because, like, I'll be honest with you, City Skylines doing really well so far. What about Shooter's Blood and Teeth on Thursday? Oh, damn. Shooter's Blood and Teeth. I forgot about that. How much are we looking at, Sam? Because I know you said about Chivalry 2 as well. Chivalry 2 is maybe a little bit too much at the moment, but because I'm going to London, I'm supposed to go. I mean, I suppose it's my birthday, so I shouldn't really be expected to pay much, hint, hint. But, yes, we'll see. It still won't say. If it's more than 20 quid, it's a no-go for me. It'll have to wait until payday. I've got it on my wish list as well. we talking? I think it's right at the bottom. The release date is in 2 days and it's still just listed as coming soon. There's not even a pre-purchase either. Here we go. To be fair, that's, oh my god, it does look so good. Dark Tide is out in a week as well, which is, yes, terrible timing. There's a demo. Interesting. You've enjoyed both if you're on a series either way. Okay, alright. The one benefit that we do have is that if I get Shooter's Blood and Teeth, it will play perfectly, whereas Dark Tide won't necessarily. It's November 30th for Dark Tide. Oh, okay. Yeah, because like early access copies for people, for like reviewers and stuff, it's already out, and there's like a beta out as well. $32.99. That's not bad. Mind you, I haven't even played bloody Vermintide 2 as well. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to wait for Shooter's Blood and Teeth anyway, but yeah, okay, alright. We should be able to play Shooter's Blood and Teeth. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna guarantee anything because I don't know how much it'll be, to be honest with you. If it's cheap, like cheap, absolutely. If it's more than 15 quid, I'm going to be on the fence, and if it's even more than that, not until payday. Yeah, which, I mean, honestly, I think is like a reasonable take. Okay. Ceramite White. I need to get one of those like little vibraty boys for my paint. Agitate it. CD keys is listing Shooter's Blood and Teeth at $12.99, which is apparently half price. 26 quid. Man, those guys are smoking crack. It does not look like a £30 game. It doesn't. You're absolutely right. Like, I know, you know, cost of living. We're all feeling the pinch a little bit, but you know, like, bro, like I shouldn't need to sell a kidney just to be able to play a game. I mean, come on. It's insane in the membrane. Alright, so I'm on Ceramite White now for this. So is this just another layer? Or am I dry brushing on this? Most of it off in highlighter. Okay. This is a yummy goldenrod jam, it is. Takes me right back to playing Pokemon Crystal. What a beauty. Look at this. Alright. You handsome devil. Beautiful. Whiter than white. That's the Gamberus effect. I'm happy with this. This is good. Nice one. Right. So, next step, I think, we'll move on to the blues. Cheers, gal. Appreciate it, mate. To be honest with you, this is probably the best painting I've ever done. And we're just going to do the same again, just on the other side. so dark that when you put it onto black, it basically looks just like it's like ink. It's okay. It's integral. It's integral to what we're trying to achieve here, which is blue leg. To be fair though, I mean it picks up really well on the camera. It's just IRL. It looks like, well, like nothing really. I suppose it's like the light reflecting. Now this knee, I don't know, should I do that as a blue? Maybe. Maybe. Oh boys. Here we go. Do, 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 do. Nice one. Yeah. My blues are blue, my whites are white. Beautiful. I mean, you can barely tell. Actually, you know, you can tell. This guy's gonna look great. Isn't that right, Dr. Nick? Yes, everybody. Don't want to do is to end up like spattering this over the nice white paint job that I've been working on all night. Try not to worry too much about these details here. It's just fun, we can go over that. That's right. Actually, you know, I'll keep this paintbrush. I'm happy with this. definitely see where I've like flicked the paint slightly. This is gonna be a fucking nightmare, isn't it? Basically I've got to get it like right in here. Which isn't gonna be the end of the world. Finishing this fella's paint job might be a bit tricky. No, we'll make it work. I mean, this is just like one up from a base coat, really, isn't it? So we won't really pay to be that careful. KK slider, very nice. Okay, right, we're now officially in the danger zone. Realised as well, doing the edges on this guy is going to be like an absolute nightmare. Well, probably not that bad, but there's a lot of edges basically. Still, less is more. You know what? We're making this work. Is my attention to detail maybe a bit much? Yeah, maybe. guy going to look great by the end of it? Yeah, hopefully. Am I spending too much time on the little details? Probably. Do I care? No. Am I going to go onto Reddit and show off? Might do. Are they going to flame me for not doing something lore accurate? Probably. Need to head off, mate? Good luck with the painting. Yeah, man, you too. And thank you very much for spending your time and your expertise as well. It's really appreciated. As it goes, I'm probably going to be coming off at like 11:15, somewhere like that. Because I am cramping up like an MFer. But yeah, man, appreciate it. Appreciate your time and effort. Thank you. And if you've got any updates for your crisis suits or anything like that, as always, man, like, you know, drop them into the Discord, dude, because you know, we all love seeing them. I definitely monitor them at all times, but you know, given enough time, I'm sure other people might end up using them too. And you know, I'd love to foster like more conversation about this sort of stuff, because I don't know about everybody else, but I do genuinely love this hobby. And if I can spread it around, then I'd love to. Yeah, take it easy, mate. Look after yourself, and I will hopefully see you on the next stream. Nice. Look at this guy. What a beauty. I think my guy, Mr. Dr. Nick, your first layer is pretty much done, my man. Look at you. C'est incredible. Beautiful. No, actually, let's just change that focus up just a little bit. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. So the arm is pretty much done. I just need to do like the metal bits and everything. His body is as its first layer, and honestly I'm really happy with how the blue's taken. It's going to be a really nice contrast with the white and the metal as well. I like that. All right. Cool. So now. Slightly lighter blue. I guess we're just going to wash over this. Oh, Bob, you're going to go to Sleep Arena now. Thank you for a lovely, peaceful stream. Thank you for joining me, as always. I really appreciate it. I hope that you have a wonderful sleep and you are lulled away by the peaceful vibes of lo-fi Nintendo sounds and me swearing very softly as I go out of my lines. Good night. Fucking coffee's cold again. Fuck. Sorry. second layer. Very rare my paintbrush hand cramps up. Just doing it right now and it's well annoying. Frustrating even, you might say. Alright, yeah, we're nearly done with this. In fact, I think we've got this arm left to do. Hand, fingers, and then that's it. And then we're just ready to finish off the body. What's the time looking like? 11:02. Okay, so we've got about 15 minutes left of the stream. Enough. I think that'd be a nice place to sort of end it. And then, do you know what? I think, I don't know if everybody's easy. I might do some more painting tomorrow in that case then as well. As much as I love Sea Skylands, and I do genuinely enjoy, especially this game that we've got now. Finishing this off. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Pretty tired too. Yeah, that's right. It's trying to be over before you know it. Alright, the question is, what do I do as little rebreather? And also, I've got to do his skin as well. That's the other thing. There's a nice grave for his rebreather, that'll be fine. Yeah. thing you could try if you're feeling brave is a very, very subtle blue-grey in those white recesses to help tie it to the armour. You don't need to, and it might not even work, but it's worth thinking about. Give it a go. So like a grey with a very slight amount of blue mixed in and watered down to like a superwash. So I'm down to clown. More blue than grey, you'd say, and you want to water down with a spare clean brush and have the mop and spray and wash all the sticks away. Okay, you know what? I will do, but I'm not going to do it tonight. I feel like I need my concentration for that. So I probably want to do it when I'm fresh. But I've already decided I'm going to stream tomorrow. And I'll do painting tomorrow because I've already got everything set up and ready to go. It'd be a shame to put everything away only to bring it back out like a day later. So I might as well just leave all my stuff out. Do 2 painting streams. And then go from there. Enjoy the stream, mate. Looking forward to tomorrow. You're off now, guys. Take it easy, Scars. We'll see you tomorrow, mate. Look after yourself on the roads. Hope you enjoy your breakfast tomorrow at your hotel. Take it easy, mate. And thank you for tuning in as well, as always. Bless you, Charlotte. She sneezed downstairs. Nice. Yeah. Alright, I'm liking this. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for me, but we are going to continue tomorrow at 8 PM, and we're going to continue with Dr. Nick, because he's looking good at the moment. He's looking real good. I've pretty much done all of his body paint work, I think. It's still a little bit spotty in places, so I'm just going to go over it. That's fine, but the one benefit of having a wet palette is I can just chuck the lid on and pop it in the fridge until tomorrow, which is all good. And then I'm going to do what you said, Sam, so a subtle blue-grey in the recesses. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but I will figure it out. And I'll probably do this deep blue here, and possibly this grey here. No, actually, let's mix that. Just say more blue than grey. Something like this. A lot of water to it. You can barely see it. But actually, you know, we'll give this a bit of a try. So, Sam, I don't know if you're still there, mate, but if you are, this is what we have right now. With your blue-grey idea. Still, it's not quite close enough. Nope. So ever so slightly blue tinge, just in the recesses, and it is extraordinarily slight. You can see it kind of in the back there. What do I make of it? It's not bad. I don't mind it. Adds a little bit of depth. I mean, as it is, like the teeth here, for example, I'm going to be going over those in silver. This reductor, I'm going to be going over in silver. So, and I'm still going to be highlighting them as well, so I don't mind it, honestly. And then I'm probably going to be going over it in a little bit of non-oil as well, but I might not need to now. But it does add like a certain depth to it that I didn't have previously, so I don't mind it. It's alright. But yeah, I'm happy with how this guy is looking at the moment. He's got his nice blue. I've made sure as well that it actually matches too. Apart from the highlights, of course. Yeah, look at me go, wow. A consistent colour scheme. Beautiful. But yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It looks more grey than anything else, I guess, but yeah, you can see the blue ever so slightly. But like I said, I'm going to be going over like all the metal bits, any rivets, anything like that. I'm going to be highlighting those. Same for all the other stuff as well. I'm going to be doing all the metal on this shoulder pad too. Hopefully it keeps the white from contrasting against the blue too much. Yeah, I think so. But like I said, with all the metal and everything like that, it should all come together and it should look quite nice. But that's going to be it for me anyway. Just because it's, you know, obviously, I mean, we've been going at this now for, well, I started painting at 8:30, so what, 3 hours? That's good actually, yeah. That's nice. It took me 3 hours to do this faceplate, which I'm quite happy with now, actually. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah, do that faceplate, these skulls, which look a lot, well, funnily enough, it looks a lot healthier. So I might have to do all my other skulls as well, because this guy, he's got a couple of skulls for his, like, little cloak clasps. So I might need to redo those too. Honestly, you guys have given me lots of great ideas, and now you've fucked it. You've fucked it for me. Now I've got to redo all my stuff again. But yeah, no, yeah. So yeah, we've got the majority of my Traitor Apothecary done. Happy with that. All the hard stuff's done anyway now, and it's down to the trim and everything. That's easy. It's just silver. Do his rebreather, do his skin as well. Skin is something that I've never really been that good at. But I've got to figure out whether I want him to be like pasty and pale, or like healthy, ruddy, tanned, dark skins, who knows. And then the tabard as well. Do I stick with like a parchment colour? Do I do red? To be fair, red would probably be good. Contrast paints are a lifesaver for skin. I have no contrast paints. What I do have is, let's see, right, I've got this. Give me a sec, I'll get them all. I think that's all of them. And then Weapons Glow. Here we go. So I've got Rakar Flesh for your light, kind of like pale tones. Bugman's Glow, that'll be really nice as a highlight, I think, maybe. Maybe as a base coat. And then I've got Elf Skin Tone in the middle here. This one is Pale Flesh. That's like a peachy colour. And then Dark Skin Tone, or Dark Flesh Tone as well. So I could figure something out between all of them. And then add a couple of greys as well. To be fair, I mean, most Space Marines are kind of like pasty coloured anyway. But these guys get picked up from anywhere. So it makes sense that they have a range of skin tones. You know, and most of them just have like rebreathers anyway, apart from the occasional Corn Berserker or something. Or Noise Marines. But anyway, mate, I'm going to call it here. I'm getting pretty tired, and I'm sure Charlotte is as well, and she's probably going to want me to come to bed soon. Oh dear. Well, yeah, man. It's been good. And make sure that you, if you haven't already, pop your Terminator into the creative chat on Discord. I'd really love to see it, mate. Oh, there it is now, actually. Look at you, fist bumps for the Emperor. Mate, that gold looks really good. And I can see as well what you've done the blue highlight, and it matches the eyes as well. That looks really good, dude. I like that. Very nice. Very, very cool. Nice little blues as well. Yeah, nice little washes. I like it. It looks good. Have you drilled out the barrels? Or do they come like that? Because it looks good. And the thing is as well with the gold too, like it would be really easy for the gold to just look like a flat color, but you've really managed to do the like the recesses where it goes in. That's good. Oh, they came like that, but you think the guy that you got them off drilled them out further? Yeah. To be fair, it does look good because it actually like gives them some proper depth. I like that, mate. You've done a really good job. Let's see what Skilmore's got as well. Very clean. Yeah, yeah. You can see actually like the white that I've done looks very similar to what he's done as well. But I see he does his models in bits, apart from the legs, which is just like one solid piece. But yeah, all right, cool. Oh, nice one, fellas. Obviously he's not here right now, but yeah, man, you did a really good job with that. That looks great. He's ready to smack down some demons, give him the old Hammer of the Witches. Yeah, looking good, fellas. Looking good. Alright, guys. Yes, that's it for me. I think, to be honest with you, Sam, I think you're the only person that's actually watching now, but hey, that's that. Yeah, this has been good. You take it easy, look after yourself, and I will see you tomorrow for more Warhammer. Yeah. And I think I'm going to take some pictures of these as well, I'll just post them in, but right, take it easy, mate. Look after yourself, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully.